It was an exciting time. For some reason, got it into my head that I wanted to make records, and the records were released, and they started playing them on the radio. It seemed perfectly natural to me at the time.
Yeah, and Ariel was the first one to hit the charts in this country, but the album had been out before, I think, hadn't it? Certainly in the States.
Yeah, everything was released in the States first, although when the second album came out, I had, these typical problems with record companies and managers, and they told me that the second album was a bad record. They didn't like it, and it's because I didn't listen to them, and I didn't make it the way they told me to make it. I knew they were wrong, but fortunately, the next week we got a telex from the UK saying that Lucky Stars had entered the charts and then soared to the top. So it was the last time I ever took them very seriously. I think that one of the things I've found that helps me when I write a song is to add a certain amount of everyday detail, because for me it helps to root it in the real world. In Ariel, went to Dairy Queen and ordered onion rings and pickles. I mean, those are real specific little details that seem trivial, but they help paint a picture.
Now, a lot of people are already starting to think, I'm sure if they haven't already, that means that Ariel exists, did she?
Well, actually, she was all these girls I had a crush on kind of squished together in one song.
Yeah. Who were your influences in the early days?
I listened to all kinds of music. My mom is a singer, and there was always some Broadway show tune on the piano. So we grew up with music in the house. So those composers, in terms of Broadway musicals, Bernstein and Rodgers and Hammerstein and Gershwin. And then I got a transistor radio, listened to all kinds of pop music while I was supposed to be sleeping at night, hidden under my pillow. Beatles and Dylan and the Stones and the Supremes. Certainly a lot of singer-songwriters, people like Paul Simon, Joni Mitchell, James Taylor, Elton John and Bernie Taupin, and also really loved jazz.
Boon has been incredibly popular in this country. Has it ever been shown in the States?
Not that I'm aware of, and I wish it were, because then it might generate some real royalties over there. But no, it was a great experience doing the music for the show. And, I was saying earlier that I'm a fan of all kinds of music. And one of the nice things about doing soundtrack for TV is that you write whatever music is appropriate for the moment and for the character or for the piece of film that you're trying to support. And so that you do get an opportunity to explore a variety of different genres. And that was something that was real exciting. I was never raised strictly practicing Orthodox, but I was raised with a very strong Jewish identity. I did spend a couple of years in a yeshiva, which is an Orthodox Jewish day school, but I kept getting kicked out for various infractions, including playing my guitar in the middle of the night in the dormitory. So in addition to a catalog of silly kid songs, I have a whole host of Jewish holiday songs.